my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3, and happy Freedom Day to you at home. Now, described as the right to seek, receive and impart information of your choice without interference and regardless of frontiers. Now, this is the freedom of expression. However, it does not amount to hate speech. Now, today we go off the record to talk about the freedom to express yourself. And here to help us color outside of the lines a little bit is master colorist and hairstylist Salome de Wet and illustrator and mural artist Bushy Wap, aka Chad. Good morning and welcome. And a blessed Freedom Day to you guys.
Oh, thanks.
Same to you.
Yeah. I want to start right off the bat, you know, as artists, what does freedom mean to you, to be able to express the love that you have for art?
I think we're so lucky to have that talent, firstly, to express ourselves. It's such a gift. I feel there's nothing that makes you truly so alive than when you're in that zone and you're creating. So I feel like such a blessing to have that skill.
Oh, and that it's respected amongst the people around you.
For sure.
And for you?
Yeah, well, I feel happy to be able to do it. First of all, the freedom, yeah. And shout out to everyone that made it possible for us, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Look, we were speaking about the fact that, you know, when you look at Freedom Day, it's multifaceted in so many different areas and boxes. You're a master colorist. You know, and you are also known to, like I've said, color outside of the lines, you know, what is considered the usual type of hairstyles. I mean, what inspired that? I mean, how did you get to this point in your life?
Well, fortunately, I was always a bit of an unusual girl. But I think I've always been drawn to the unconventional from, like, childhood already. But luckily now I've just been recognized for that. But I think it's just a natural thing that I've always been gravitating towards the unconventional or the not normal, I would say. But I think it's also, I like the challenge behind it of something a little bit more unique.
Yeah. Now, I got to ask you, we've known Grant Hines for a number of years, and we've seen all kinds of crazy hairstyles, and you are the one responsible for all of that, which is fantastic. I had no idea. What is that process like? Chatting to Grant and coming up with this crazy ideas and colors.
Yeah, I mean, he's such a fun client to have because, like, it's a two-way street. Like, half of the ideas is his and half is mine. But I think it's also like a mutual energy exchange because, like, he's so fun and lively, and, like, I kind of see this. I met him for the first time, and he was like just a natural hair. And, like, when I started seeing his personality, I was like, listen, you need to have, like, bold hair. And it almost, like, just went hand in hand with his YouTube channel, and it just kind of exploded. Like, it was just, like, you know, like these kind of, like, working together, like, as two artists. And it kind of just evolved, I would say. But no, he's fun to have.
Yeah, we've seen every single color on the spectrum, you know, with his pinks, blues, any kind of color. And yeah, job well done.
Yeah,
I mean, it does translate, which is fantastic, speaking about freedom as well. Chad, for you, I mean, you've worked with numerous brands to create the most incredible murals of art for them. But I mean, I think in the same breath, how do you still make sure that you stick true to your form?
I mean, that's the essence of it.
Yeah.
First of all, it's like, we have to be our own artists, you know? Like, I do what I do, and thankfully brands, like, recognize that, and they want that from me. So I stay, like, it's my identity, you know, as an artist, and I stay true to it, so yeah.
Absolutely, because even though, I mean, you get a brief from a client, you know, and so this is what we want, you still got to impart a little bit of your stamp on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that is part of that, you know, when we talk about freedom and freedom of expression.
Yeah, exactly. So blessed to be able to do that.
How do you think your art allows the clients that you work for to express their creativity?
Well, so I wasn't advertising before, so, like, I jump into briefs, like, with the intention of, like, it being both beneficial for both parties. But yeah, I think it's edgy, it's graffiti, it's bold, it's out there, it's vibrant. So I think that's where they get their thing from, you know? They love that.
Absolutely. I got to quickly ask you, Bushy Wap.
Yeah.
The origin, we spoke about it briefly off here, but it's such a cool name for an artist such as yourself.
Yeah.
What does it mean exactly?
So Bushy is derived from Bushman, Khoisan, so, like, heritage. And Wap is, like, You know, like Burger
Big,
King.
yeah.
Yeah, like supersized, the Whopper. So it's my alter ego, oversized, vibrant, out there. So Bushy Wop came together. and
Love
that's
I love that. That's very cool. Not only you are to stay true to it, but you bring in that heritage as well.
Yeah.
What is it that you enjoy most at this particular time that we are finding ourselves in 29 years since that free and fair elections? How you've seen things change in the country. How do you feel being in this space right now with regards to what it is that you do?
I actually love, like, whenever I travel quite frequently for work, but I love in South Africa that we are such a diverse culture. Like, we have, like, so many different national languages. We have so many different influences. Like, I feel like it makes our country so special.
Yeah.
That we are so truly unique. It's like such a, like, mismatch of a lot of things, but that's what's, like, I feel the true artistry. Like, whenever I travel, like, find it quite beige in other countries compared to, like, it's quite loud in South Africa. I love that.
I love that you're saying that.
Yeah.
Because that's who we are. You know, there's so much that we have in this country that, you know, where we do color outside of the lines. So what about you?
I mean, that's what I tried to pull out in my art to make it more colorful.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and thank you for the incredible work. You're going to be doing something for us.
I am, yes. I'll be painting something fun.
You're going to be painting something fun?
Yeah.
All right, stick around for that. Bushy Wop in studio with us. I love it. Guys, thank you very much. Salome, thank you very much for all you do. And keep those crazy hairstyles of Grant coming, man. And go out and just live your true self. I think this is the beauty of where we are right now as well, to express yourself and, you know, get involved in this conversation. What does it mean to you? Freedom. And we spoke about the fact, not only from a political angle and what we hear in the media, but for you, what does Freedom Day mean to you as an individual?